Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Christopher Satchel, and you're watching a review and tutorial on two items: the DMW DCC12 DC coupler. This is an off-brand version of it. You can purchase this through Panasonic. Panasonic charges $29.99 for this adapter. However, you can get all this together for just $16 on Amazon. The other part is a DMW AC8 Plus DC coupler replacer. So basically, this item will allow AC electricity to be converted into DC because all batteries are directional current, and the electricity that you get out of your outlets in your wall, they are all alternating current. So with all this together, this will allow you to power your GH4, GH5, and Gh5S cameras straight out of the wall. The thing is, so too, is that the GH5 and these particular line of cameras, they don't have a AC adapter. They were never built to have electricity from the wall. So with that in mind, even though that you may purchase this item, you still want to keep in mind of the risk. And the irony of it all, especially of how cheap this is, that would be crazy that this will, potentially will destroy something that you paid $2,000 brand new for. So this is, I'm not speaking negative about this particular item. I'm intrigued by it, but the one thing that I've observed about this particular item is that it overheats or heats up the camera in ways that batteries never do. And even if you're shooting continuously with batteries, internal batteries connected to the GH5, it never heats up the way that this makes your camera heat up. So I'm going to go ahead and plug this into my GH5. I'm going to show you how I plug it in, and also I'll discuss more about what I've observed with plugging this in. All right, stay tuned. Alrighty, so right in front of us is my Panasonic DC GH5 camera, and so what we're going to do is we're going to plug this DC coupler into the battery port of the camera. And it clicks like any other battery. So let me grab a light real quick and turn this around. Can you guys see that little rubber section? You can actually pop that forward and run the line from outside that area once you close the door. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to have to put this light down, but as you can see, again, you can just use your finger and pull it out. It'll stay connected to the camera, which is absolutely fine. You don't want to lose that. And you just run the cable through there as you're closing the door. You lock it, and I'm going to go ahead and put this back on the quick release plate, and voila. Grab the light one more time. Sorry guys, this is a little low budget production. I'm purchasing some more stuff for little small YouTube videos like this in due time, but at least you guys get a feeling that this whole video is very organic. So voila, you can close the door and you can have the cable out. So from here, you're going to take the AC/DC replacement adapter and plug in the cable to the coupler, just like this. Voila. See, I normally keep gaffer tape to keep this connected because I never want this to disconnect. So I probably would suggest you guys to purchase something like that, or maybe use some type of tape and keep this together, because you don't want to be in a situation where you rely on the power of this and this connects in the middle of a shoot. It really sucks. So gaffer tape, black gaffer tape is absolutely fine. The next step is plug in the adapter to an outlet. Words of advice, I think that when it comes to plugging this adapter straight into a wall outlet might be very dangerous. Only thing that adapter does is convert AC current to directional current. You might, and I think it's in general, you should really invest in some type of power conditioner or surge protector. I would strongly suggest adding extra more bucks to your purchase and purchase a power conditioner. They range in different price points and sizes. I have a really nice one for my computer, and I think just in general when it comes to photography and videography, your equipment will last longer if you were to do that, because you never know the venue, you never know the wiring, how old the wiring is. I remember one time I used to live in an apartment where I had a Craigslist purchase a TV, and I kind of won off of that TV because it was under warranty. But once I got it fixed for free, I started plugging into my outlet in my apartment, and it just kept on turning off. And then the warranty guys came out again. But what come to find out was that the building, the wiring was so old, it was causing damage and causing outages to my television. So again, you don't want to be having something as expensive as $2,000 for the average Joe American or person, whoever's watching this. $2,000 for the average person is not cheap, money. So go ahead and do that, and thank me later. So basically, I'm going to go ahead and turn this on so you can see that it works. That little blinking eye is basically a sensor. I've never seen that before until now. But yeah, that's actually the eye sensor. It's always active. So if I were to block it, it goes straight into the viewfinder. That's a whole different video. But as you can see, it works absolutely fine. In a couple of seconds or up to 5 minutes, it's going to start heating up. I think once you start recording like in 4K or 4K Intra, which, it requires a lot of energy and effort by everything inside the camera, it will heat up naturally. But with this adapter on it, it will heat it up. And I'm starting to feel it. Right now my camera is cold, but around the front area, I feel the heat kind of building up. It's not immediate, but it's gradual. It's very gradual. So alrighty guys, as you can see, this is something you can purchase 15 to 16 bucks on Amazon. I would highly suggest you consider about buying it, but at your own risk. I've never stress test using this adapter for hours or for a long period of time. I purchased it, and I like what I see. It will heat up in due time. But I think that if you're shooting some, independent stuff, or you're shooting an interview, I think this is absolutely fine. Just make sure you have a power conditioner that can at least clean the voltage before it hits this device, because this device is not designed to have AC current going into it. It's designed specifically for batteries only. So if you're going to fool this, make sure you fool it correctly. Peace.